Call the meeting to order. If everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We would, instead of a vocal prayer this evening, if everyone would just take a moment of silence for our friends in Israel. Okay, you all can be seated. You're ready, Liz.
Okay. Commissioner Donnie Carter.
Here.
Commissioner Nina Forsythe.
Here.
Commissioner Kevin Grove.
Here.
Commissioner Adam Ritchie.
Here.
And Mayor Robert Flanagan.
Here. We'll start out this evening with approval of the agenda. I need a motion and a second to approve the agenda for this evening.
I move we approve the agenda.
Second.
Moved and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Also approval of minutes from our past meetings.
I'll make a motion, we approve the minutes from the past meetings.
Second. Moved and second, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, moving down, special presentations and requests. The city would like to remind our citizens that November is Arbor Day, our Arbor Day Proclamation. And Hayden, you have anything you'd like to say about Arbor Day?
Looking forward to it.
Very good. Okay,
He
very
just
good.
wants to plant a tree.
Yes, please,
Will
please,
we-
please plant a tree.
The Shade Tree Commission and the Mayor and Council are welcome to join, but we will be planting a tree over in the parking lot across from City Place on November 1st at 2 p.m. Having an Arbor Day is usually held in the spring, but it is a required part of Tree City USA designation, and the fall is also a fine time to plant a tree.
It's a fine time to plant a tree. Or we're getting ahead for spring.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's look at it that way. All right, I'll go need a motion second to approve the commissioners' reports from the various departments.
Make a motion that we approve the mayor or the monthly reports.
Second. Moved and seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
Public hearings, Hayden, combined sewer.
Yep, so for the combined sewer overflow projects in the city, just about the same as last month. Phase 9C is pretty much completely done. We finished up our last couple punch list items in the past week. So that project is pretty well closed out. We're doing our final walk with MDE sometime in the next 2 weeks whenever they can come up and meet us. Phase 10A, 10B, and 10C are moving along like they're supposed to. 10B and 10C are about finished design. And then 10A, we're looking to start here within a month or two to try and do a groundbreaking before we go into winter shutdown. We're just waiting on MDE approval. So everything's moving well. Are there any questions?
Perfect, thank you, Hayden, appreciate it. Okay, old business, we have no old business to discuss this evening. New business, ordinance 2023-44.
Thank you, Mayor. As discussed at your work session, after the 2022 election, some procedural changes were recommended to both the election, the code of the city, but also some of the provisions in the charter. This ordinance would have addressed the code changes. It moves the date of filing to March 20th, which is more than the current 50 days prior to the date of the election. And then it allows people that need a replacement ballot, it changes the language from them having to request a replacement ballot 7 days prior to the election to they can request the ballot up to the day of the election. It also says it adds oath of voter envelopes in terms of materials that need to be kept following the election, and it addresses how multiple ballots are counted. Those are the only changes to the city code pertaining to the election, but it provides clarification for the Board of Elections, and they have reviewed and recommended these changes. If there's any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. Otherwise, I would ask for a motion and a second to approve this ordinance on first reading and set the November 16th, 2023 council meeting as an advertised public hearing.
I move we approve ordinance 2023-04.
Second.
Moved and seconded, any public comment? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
The next two items are just a reminder, there's no action required tonight for Charter Amendment 54 and 55, also related to election procedures. That the November 16th council meeting will be advertised for you to hold a public meeting regarding those charter amendments. Following the public hearings, you can vote to approve those, and then they will be advertised again 4 times consecutively in the paper and posted on the front door of City Hall. And if in 40 days no one petitions them to referendum, they would go into effect. So all of those changes through the process should be in effect by the end of this year.
Okay, very good. Commissioner, you wanted to make a...
Yep, I'd like to make a motion that we do a consent agenda for resolutions 2023-52 through resolution 2023-57.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any public comment? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you. The last resolution was not discussed at work session. However, it was discussed in concept many work sessions ago. The Palace Theater, as you know from the presentation from John Brode, is in need of a new roof. It's somewhere between $90,000 and $100,000 project. Since John came to your work session, they've been able to fundraise, obtain a county grant, and are working to obtain a ARC grant, which requires a 50% match. So they are almost wholly funded, but they have a $10,000 shortfall, the gap in funding. And Somerset Trust has agreed to commit $5,000 to their project should the city commit $5,000 to their project. This year there was a projected surplus in hotel motel tax revenue, which normally goes back into Parks and Rec program, general operations of the city. But in speaking with Elaine, our finance director, we feel comfortable recommending that this would be a one-time special allocation out of this current year's hotel motel taxes to be put towards the roof project for the Palace Theater. If there's any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. Otherwise, I'd ask for a motion and a second to approve Resolution 2023-58.
I'll make a motion. We approve resolution 2023-58.
Second. Moved and seconded. Any public comment? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
That's far less money than we were originally anticipating. I think this is great. Chief, you good?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Obviously, the only member of the public that we're not used to seeing here is Mr. Barnes. Heath, if you'd like to take the podium for 2-3 minutes and let us know who you are and what you're here for.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I like these kind of meetings. You run yours like ours. I'm a mayor of Woodsboro, Maryland, over in Frederick County, so usually I'm on the other side of the table. But just out introducing myself. I'm not going into political speeches, anything like that. I don't do that when I go to the town meetings. I just want to introduce who I am. I'm running for Congress out here in District 6, the seat that is currently held by David Trone, who is no longer running for the seat. He's running for United States Senator, so it's an open seat. So I'm just out introducing myself. I'm a small town guy, so I grew up in Southwest Missouri, been in Maryland for quite a while. And dairy farms was where my family background was, but I don't know, whenever I was 16, my parents divorced, and I've been on my own since, so I call myself the American Dream. At the age of 22, I started college, lived in my truck for a little while, and I was able to put myself through 3 college degrees, have a great job working in human resources, but just want to do more. And help the community. I've helped my community, my small town, in a lot of things, and I want to do it on a larger scale and see how I can help Western Maryland. So that's who I am in a nutshell, Heath Barnes, and that's all I had to say.
All right, Heath,
Thank you.
safe travels home.
Thank you.
I believe we're adjourned, folks. Thank you all very much.
I just wanted to remind
Oh,
everybody.
yes, do your thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, the Arts Walk is this Saturday, and then Halloween's coming up. The parade is on Monday, October 30th, beginning at 6 p.m. Going down Main Street, and then there will be a party afterwards at City Place. And then trick-or-treating is on the 31st, going from 6 to 8. So, hope y'all ready.
Put your porch light on.
Yeah.
All right, thank you all. Have a good evening. Okay, sounds good.